All right, so as spring is arriving, one of the most important plants that we need to be pruning consistently each spring would be lavender. If you're not pruning your lavender consistently in the spring, what happens is the base of these plants will get quite woody and eventually they'll get overgrown, typically in kind of a splayed out fashion, leaving a big bald center spot, and the plants just look terrible. And at that point, if you do try and go and cut it down into that woody section, the plant will never have an opportunity to regenerate, and you'll be left with with an even larger gaping hole in your garden because your lavender will likely die at that point. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to prune our lavenders in the spring to retain a nice bushy, dense, small shrub in our gardens. Now I'm gardening here in Chester County, Pennsylvania, zone 6B. And for me, my favorite lavender to be planting in this area of the country would be something called sensational lavender. If you're looking for plants to buy, check out the links below. You can find some plants at my plant shop. But a few cultural requirements when growing lavender: they really need to be in full sun, and you really want to have them somewhere where they're going to have great drainage. So here I'm in a full sun garden facing south. It has great drainage because it's kind of on this little retaining wall situation where the water never pools up, particularly in the winter time. Some of the companion plants I have some sedums, I have Acacia yarrow, some bearded iris, I have a big paniculata hydrangea behind me. And those are just a few awesome plants that go great with lavender. And I love the sensational lavender because it does retain this really nice color in the winter time. Now the key to pruning lavender well is to look at the base, see where that woody stems start and where it really finishes. Here you can see the woodiness is beginning, and this is really where that woodiness is ending. Our goal is to find that location and prune just about 2 inches north of that, just 2 inches above that. That's going to allow us to be pruning into that younger green growth that will then regenerate for fresh and create fresh foliage this coming season. If we were to cut down here, they would not allow for any new regeneration. So I have nice, clean, sharp shears, and what I will do, I will just kind of figure out what basically 2 inches is above, and then I will just start chopping. And if you cannot really determine where that old wood is, it's always better to err on the safe side by pruning a little bit higher up than too low. And as you go around, you can do a little bit shorter along the sides, and that's going to create a nice mounded form as it grows back. It's really that fast and that easy. You can see I'm a couple inches above that woodiness all the way around, and that should ensure that my plant has been pruned correctly and new fresh growth will emanate, creating a nice bushy shrub here in my garden. And one thing I love to do is, with spring, that means we're spending a little bit more time outside in the evening times, having bonfires. Throwing these old leaves in the bonfire smells great. And with that, now you know how to correctly prune your lavender in the spring to retain nice, healthy, bushy plants. I hope you found this video helpful and insightful, short and to the point. If you did enjoy it, give it a like. Consider subscribing to our channel. We're bringing new plant-related content every single week. I'll catch you guys later. Ciao.